So good evening, everybody, and today we are going to work on WH questions and their answers. WH questions and their answers. It is going to be very helpful for you all, and we are going to practice this all WH questions and their answers. Yesterday we just talked about how to form the questions, how to form WH questions, and today we are going to work on how to form WH questions and answers. How to form WH questions and answers. So we are going to start from who questions and answers. Who questions and answers. Now I think we do not need to do more practice of asking questions because we know it. So I'm going to ask you question. You are going to make the questions. Who questions? Quick. Okay, just repeat after me. Who writes a letter?
Who writes a letter?
Yeah, Poonam, repeat after me. Who writes a letter?
Who writes a letter?
Who wrote a letter?
Who wrote a letter?
Only who question is different. Who question is a bit different. Okay. Who writes a letter?
Who writes a letter?
Why it is different? Because it does not have a subject. It does not have a subject, so it is different. All right. Who writes a letter?
Who writes a letter?
Who wrote a letter?
Who wrote a letter?
Who will write a letter?
Who will write a letter?
Who is writing a letter?
Who is writing a letter?
Who? Deepak, repeat after me. Everybody is repeating after me. In mute status only you are repeating after me. Deepak, come closer to the mobile. Come closer to the camera. Who is writing a letter?
Who is writing a letter?
Who was writing a letter?
Who was writing a letter?
Who will be writing a letter?
Who will be writing a letter?
Who has written a letter?
Who has written a letter?
Who had written a letter?
Who had written a letter?
Okay, Akash, speak louder. Who will have written a letter?
Who will have written a letter?
Who has been writing a letter?
Who has been writing a letter?
Who had been writing a letter?
Who had been writing a letter?
Who will have been writing a letter?
Who will have been writing a letter?
Very good. Okay, answer me. Samruddhi, answer me. Who? Oh, see, here are the answers. Who writes a letter? I write a letter. I wrote a letter. We write a letter. You write a letter. You write a letter. They write a letter. Ram and Sita write a letter. My friends write a letter. His brothers write a letter. Her sisters write a letter. Their teachers write a letter. Our players write a letter. Understand? So these all are the answers are there. He writes a letter. She writes a letter. It writes a letter. Ram writes a letter. My friend writes a letter. His brother writes a letter. Her sister writes a letter. Their teacher writes a letter. Our player writes a letter. All right. Okay. Answer my questions. Okay. Use these answers and give me minimum 3 answers. Minimum 5 answers. Okay. Minimum 5 answers. All right. Who writes a letter? Okay. Who goes to the trip?
My friends goes to the trip.
No, start from the first. I go to trip. We go to trip.
Okay.
Who goes to trip?
I go to trip.
5 answers.
Acha,
I go to trip.
I go to trip. We go to trip. You go to trip. You go to trip. They go to trip. Ram and Sham go to trip. My
Correct.
friends
Stop.
goes.
Okay. Who listens to music?
My friends listens to music. His brother listens to music.
No,
Her
listens
sister,
is wrong. You know, it is I group. My friends listen to music.
my friends listen to music. His brothers listen to music. Her sisters listen to music. Their teachers listen to music. Our players listen to music.
Okay. Who shouts in the class?
He shouts in the class. She shouts in the class. It shouts in the class. Ram shouts in the class. My friends shouts in the class. His brother shout in the class. Her sister shout in the
shouts.
Her sister shouts in the class. Their teachers shouts in the class. Our players shouts in the class.
Who? Okay, Sachin. Who came in the class late? Who came in the class late? Okay, simple past. I came in the class late. Would you please unmute yourself and turn on and come closer to your mic?
Okay, sir.
Get closer to your mic.
I came in the class.
I came late in the class.
I came late in the class. We came late in the class. You came late in the class. You came in the late class. They came late in the class.
Okay.
Ram.
Who tries to speak English? Who
Uh,
tried? Sorry, simple past tense. Who tried to speak English?
Who tried to speak English? Ram and Shyam tried to speak English. My friend tried to speak English. His brother tried to speak English. Her sister tried to speak English. Their teachers tried to speak English.
Okay, who went to the theater? Who went to the theater?
Who went to the theater? He went to the theater. She went to the theater. It went to the theater. Ram went to the theater. My friend went to the theater. His
Okay,
brother.
who took admission?
His brother took admission. Her sister took admission. Their teacher took admission. Our player took admission.
Very good. Deepak, answer me. Who will ask questions? Unmute yourself and answer me. Who will ask questions?
I will ask question. My friend will ask question.
No, start from the beginning. I will, we will, you will, in this way. No.
Okay. I will ask question. We will ask question. You will ask question. My friend will ask question. My neighbor will ask question.
Okay. Who will talk to the officer?
I will talk to the officer. We will talk to the officer. You will talk to the officer. My friend will talk to the officer. My brother will talk to the officer.
Who will deliver a lecture?
I will deliver a lecture. My teacher will. We deliver a lecture. My friend deliver a lecture. We deliver.
My friend will.
Okay. My teacher deliver a lecture.
My teacher will deliver a lecture.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Who will start a new business?
I will start a new business. We will start a new business. You will start a new business. My family will start a new business. My friend will start a new business. My neighbors will start a new business.
Very good. Good job. Poonam. Who is writing on the board? I am writing on the board.
I am writing on the board. We are writing on the board. You are writing on the board. You are writing in the board. They are writing.
Everybody is answering. Everybody. It is not a listening class. It's not a listening class. Sham are writing on the board. Are writing on the board. Okay. Who is running? Who is running in the race?
I am running in the race. We are running in the race. You are running in the race. You are.
Deepak, in mute status you are answering. आपको mute होते हुए ही बोलते रहना है.
Okay.
Unmute नहीं करना है. Mute करना है खुद को. Mute करो जी. और बोलते रहना है. मैं देखूंगा आपको कैसे बोल रहे हैं आप. Understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Who is running in the race?
I am running in the race. We are running in the race. You are running in the race. They are running in the race. Ram and Sham running in the race. My friends.
Who is collecting the parcel?
I am collecting.
There are more other. He is collecting the parcel. Okay. She is. There are many.
Okay, sir.
So start from the first to end. I am going to get practice of all the students. All right. So start from the first to end.
Repeat sentence, sir.
Who is collecting the parcel?
He is collecting the parcel. She is collecting the parcel. Ram collecting the parcel. My friend collecting the parcel.
My friend is. My friend is
collecting the parcel. Her sister is collecting the parcel. Our player is collecting the parcel.
Very good. Kiran, yeah. Who gives permission? Now make the answers. Everybody, the answer list is in front of you.
We gives a permission. You
gives not. Gives it with he group. I give the permission. We give the permission.
I give the permission. We give the permission. You give the permission. My friends give the permission. His brothers give the permission. His sisters give the permission. Their teachers give the permission. Our players.
Okay. Who teaches in the college?
He teaches in the college. He teaches in the college. He teaches in the college. Ram teaches in the.
Okay.
College.
Who works in this company?
He works in the company. She works in company. He
works.
He works in company. It works in company.
It work not works. He group la yes lagta na.
He works in company. She works in company. It works in company. Ram.
It works. He works. She works. It works. Ram works. Very good. Good job. Siddesh. Who brings the vegetables? Who brings vegetables?
He brings vegetables. She brings vegetables. It brings vegetables. Ram brings vegetables. My friends brings vegetables. His brother brings vegetables.
Okay, who teaches in the school?
He
I
teaches.
teach in the school. Huh?
I teach in the school. We teach in the school. You teach in the school. You teach in the school. They teach. They teach in the school. Ram and Sham are teaching.
Who drives a car?
I drive car. We drive car. You drive car. They drive car. Her sisters are drive car.
Are not. Ram and Sham drive a car.
Ram and Sham drive a car.
Okay, Mohinish. Who watches television? Who watches TV programs? Who watches TV programs?
He watches TV program. She watches TV program. It watches TV program. Ram watches TV program. My friend watches TV program. I watch TV program. We watch.
Okay,
TV
who
program.
sleeps late? Who sleeps late?
I sleep late. We sleep late. You sleep late. Late. You sleep late. They sleep late. Ram and Sham.
Okay, who
sleep.
sends the messages?
Who?
Who sends the messages?
He sends messages. The messages. She sends the messages. It sends the messages. Ram and Sham sends messages.
Okay,
My friend,
Akash. Who drives a truck?
I drive a truck. We drove. We
drive a
truck.
truck.
We drive a truck. You drive a truck. They drive a truck. Ram and Sham drive a truck. My friends drive a truck.
Who published? Simple past tense. Who published a book?
His brother published the book. Her sister published the book. Their teachers published the book. Our place published the book.
Okay, who will join the army?
He will join the army. She will join the army. It will
Deepak,
join
you
the
are not
army.
practicing.
Ram will join the army. My friends will join the army.
Okay,
his brother
Pooja,
join army.
Who will start a new business?
He will start new business. She will start new business. It will start new business. My friend will start new business. His brother will start new business.
Okay, who is singing on the stage? Who is singing on the stage?
I am singing on a stage. We are singing on a stage. You are singing on a stage. They are singing on a stage. Ram and Sham are ringing.
Who is welcoming the guests?
He is welcoming on a stage. She is welcoming on stage. It is welcoming on stage. Ram is welcome on stage. My friend.
Very good. Samruddhi, who has caught the thief?
I has caught the thief.
I has not. I have.
I have caught the thief. We has caught the thief.
We have.
You have.
We have.
We have caught the thief. You have caught the thief. They has caught the thief.
They have.
Ram and Sham have caught the thief. My friends have.
Who has sold the dictionary? Who has sold the dictionary?
His brother has sold the dictionary. Her sister has sold the dictionary. Their teachers has sold the dictionary. Our players has sold the dictionary. Our teachers has sold.
Who has ordered the food? Who has ordered the food?
He have ordered the food.
He has.
He has ordered the food. She has ordered the food. It has ordered the food. My friends.
Amol. Who has been working in the company? Amol Jagdai, can you answer me? Okay, no problem. All right, now everybody is preparing. Everybody is making questions faster. Okay, faster because you know the formula. Okay, Pooja, make the questions. Who teaches English? Start. Who teaches English? Start. Pooja. You are not audible. Samruddhi, make the questions. Who teaches English?
I teaches English. We teaches
Make the
English.
questions. Make questions. Who teaches English?
Who teaches English? Who
taught English?
Who taught English? Who reading the book?
Who will teach English? Only one in all 12 tenses.
Okay. Who
one
taught
question
English?
In 12 tenses, please.
Okay. Who teach English? Who taught English? Who teaches English? Okay. Who teaches English? Who taught English? Who will teach English? Who will teaching English?
Who is teaching English?
Teaching English. Who is teaching English? Who was teaching English? Who will be teaching English? Who has
taught English?
Taught English. Who had taught English? Who will have taught English, who has been teaching English, who had been teaching English, who will have been teaching English.
Siddesh, please. Siddesh, please. Quick. Make your own question. Quick. Who goes to the parties?
Who goes to the party? Who gone?
Who went?
Who went to the party? Who will go to the party? Who is going to party? Who was going to party? Who will be going to party? Who has gone to party? Who had gone to party? Who will have gone to party? Who is who is been?
Who had
Who
been
has
going to party? Who will have been going to party?
Very good. Yeah. Deepak, make the questions quick.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Yes. Who takes the charge in the office?
Oh.
Who takes the charge in the office?
Who takes the charge in the office? Who
Took the charge in the office.
Who took the charge in the office? Who will
take the charge in the office?
Take the charge in the office.
Who is taking?
Who was taking? Okay.
See,
who is
look
taking,
at the chart. Who is taking?
Who is taking charge in the office? Who was
taking charge in the office?
Taking charge in the office. Who will be taking charge in the office? Who has taken charge in the okay? Who had taking charge in the office? Who will have? Who will have taken charge in the office? Who has been taking charge in the office? Who had been taking charge in the office? Who will have been taking charge in the office?
Moinesh, please. Practice it in mute status. Deepak.
Who gives advice? Who gave advice? Who will give advice? Who is giving advice? Who was giving advice? Who will be giving advice? Who has given advice? Who had given advice? Who will have given advice? Who has been? Who will have giving advice?
Given.
Who will have given advice? Who has been given advice? Who had been giving advice? Who will have been giving advice?
Okay, Akash. Start. Who drives the truck? Start.
Who drives the truck?
Who drove a truck?
Drove a truck. Who will drive a truck? Who will driving a truck?
Who is driving a truck?
Who is driving a truck? Who was the driving a truck? Who will be driving a truck? Who has
driven a truck?
Who had driven a truck? Who will be driven?
Who will have?
Who will have driven a truck? Who has been driving a truck? Who had been driving a truck? Who will have been driving a truck?
Very good. Kiran Jadhav, quick.
Who read a newspaper?
Who reads the newspaper?
Who reads a newspaper? Who read a newspaper? Who will read a newspaper? Who is reading a newspaper? Who was reading a newspaper? Who will be reading a newspaper? Who has read a newspaper? Who had read a newspaper? Who will have read a newspaper? Who has been reading a newspaper? Who had been reading a newspaper? Who will have been reading a newspaper?
Very good. Yeah. Next. Yes. Poonam.
Who watch a movie?
Who watches a movie?
Who watches a movie? He watched a movie. Who will watch a movie? Who is watching a movie? Who was watching a movie? Who will be watching a movie? Who has watched a movie? Who had watched a movie? Who will have watched a movie?
Correct.
Watched a movie. Who has been watching a movie? Who had been watching a movie? Who will have been watching a movie?
Sachin, please. Unmute yourself, quick.
Who brings a vegetable? Who brought
closer? Mic closer.
Who brings a vegetable? Who brought a vegetable? Who will bring a vegetable, who is bringing a vegetable, who was bringing a vegetable, who will be bringing a vegetable, who has bought a vegetable, uh,
Brought.
brought, who will be who will be bringing a vegetable, who has brought a vegetable, who had brought a vegetable, who will have brought a vegetable, who has been bringing a vegetable, who had been bringing a vegetable, who will have been bringing a vegetable.
Very good. Good job. Pooja, last.
Who celebrates Diwali?
Who celebrates?
Who celebrates Diwali? Who celebrated Diwali? Who will celebrate Diwali? Who is celebrating Diwali? Who was celebrating Diwali? Who will be celebrating Diwali? Who has celebrated Diwali? Who had celebrated Diwali? Who will have celebrated Diwali? Who has been celebrating Diwali? Who had been celebrating Diwali? Who will have been celebrating the Diwali?
Very good. Got it. Now we are going to work on next question. That is when question and answer. Now we know how to answer, how to ask the questions because we have practiced it yesterday. Now we are going to work on how to answer this question. Okay, how to answer these questions. Okay, when do you study? I study at 6 a.m. Just repeat after me, everybody, because we don't have enough time. So just repeat after me, everybody. In mute status, repeat after me in mute status, everybody. I study at 6 a.m. I study on Sunday. I study in July. I study in the morning. I study in the evening. I study at noon. I study at night. I study at midnoon. I study at midnight. I study in a year. I study in a month. I study in a second. I study in a minute. You have the answers in front of you. I study in a half an hour. I study in an hour. I study in dark. I study before Monday. I study soon. I study early. I study instantly. I study immediately. I study already. I study afterwards. I study once a day. I study twice a day. I study thrice a day. I study 4 times a day. I study rarely. I study after Monday. I study till 5 p.m. I study until 5 p.m. I study until Monday. I study then. I studied 3 days. I studied 3 days ago and I study late. I study. You can pick up any answers from here. You can pick up any answers from here, but you have to answer 5 answers minimum. You have to give 5 answers and we do not have more time. So we are going to have 2 rounds only. 2 rounds only, but it should be faster. It should be faster. And all right, so you can take the screenshot of this also and you can practice at home. Whenever you get time, you can practice at home. If you want to take the screenshot of who question answer, you can take the screenshot of who question answer. Now, all right, has everybody taken the screenshot of who question answer? Now you can take the screenshot of when question and answer also. Okay, get the screenshot of when question and answer also. All right. So when, okay, you have to make the question and you have to give the answers. You have to make the questions and you have to give the answers. Who is ready? Raise your hands, please. You have to make the questions and you have to. Okay, fine. Deepak, start.
Yes, sir. When do you write?
And you have to give answers. When do you write? I write at 6 a.m. I write on Sunday. I write in the morning. 10 answers. 10 answers. Start.
Okay. When did you study? I study at 6 a.m.
I studied. Second form. I studied.
I studied at 6 a.m. I studied on Sunday. I studied in July. I studied in the morning. I studied midnight. I studied in half an hour. I studied in an hour. I studied 4 times a day. I studied rarely. I studied afterwards. I studies already.
Very good. Good job. Good job. Next. Next.
Thank you.
Next. Raise your hands, please. Okay. Who is going to tell? Yeah. Pooja, please. Huh?
When do you write? I write at 6 a.m.
When do you write? Why? You can change the answer question. When do you read the newspaper? Huh?
Okay. When do you read a newspaper? I read newspaper at 6 a.m. I read newspaper afterwards. I read a newspaper once a day. When did you read a book? I read a book in a day. I read a book in a week. I read a book in a year. I read a book in a weekly. I read a book before Monday. When will you read a book? I will read a book after Monday. I will read a book after 5 p.m. I will read a book thrice a day. I will read a book 4 times a
fine.
day.
Good job.
I
Good
will
job.
read
Nice,
a book
nice.
rarely.
Well done. Well done, Pooja. Well done. Next. Who is okay? Samruddhi. Quick.
When do you play? When do you play game? I play game at 6 a.m. I play game once a day. I play game thrice a day. I play game an hour. I play game in an hour. I play game in dark. I play game in a second. When did you play?
When
Play.
did you play?
When did you
First form
play?
only.
Okay. When did you play game? I did play game
No,
at
no. I
night.
played a game. In answer, second form.
Okay.
I played a game.
I played game at night. I played game in mid noon. I played a game soon. I played a game early. I played
Good
a
job. Good
game
job. Good job.
instantly.
Moinish.
Okay.
Moinish, quick.
When do you play? When do you play cricket?
Everybody is
When
practicing
do
it.
you
It is
play
not a
cricket?
listening course. It is not a listening
I
course.
play
You
cricket.
can make
at
various
6
questions
a.m.
and answers.
I play cricket
Because
on
see,
Sunday.
this
I
time
play
will never
cricket.
come back. Wait, just a minute, Moinish. This time will never come back. कारण का आपण मला माहित आहे की आपण फक्त आणि फक्त मुझे मालूम है भाई कि हम सिर्फ और सिर्फ क्लास में ही प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, बाहर जाकर कभी नहीं प्रैक्टिस करते हैं। और मुझे ये भी मालूम है आप 1000 स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो लेकिन उसको आप बाद में देखोगे भी नहीं, प्रैक्टिस करना छोड़ो, उसको देखोगे भी नहीं। इतना काम लोगों के पास है आजकल। Understand? I'm not telling that you people are lazy, but you people are hardworking, and you have got a lot of work schedule. Understand? So I'm telling you that if you are in the class, don't skip the practicing English. Don't skip practicing English. ये जो 1.5 घंटा मिलता है ना, ये जो लिप्स है ना, इतना नेचुरल होना चाहिए इंग्लिश के लिए कि आपको बाद में मेहनत करने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़नी चाहिए। एक सेकंड, इतना थकना चाहिए ना ये लिप्स आपके 1-1.5 घंटा इंग्लिश बोलने से कि आपको 2 घंटे बाद में किसी दूसरे लैंग्वेज की याद भी नहीं आनी चाहिए। अंडरस्टैंड? सो दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। हमें क्या लगता है कि हमें समझ में आ गया तो इंग्लिश बोलने आ गया, कभी भी नहीं होगा ऐसा। आज तक ऐसा ही हुआ है, सिर्फ लिसनिंग और अंडरस्टैंडिंग ही किया है आज तक। कितने सारे तो हमने अंग्रेजी के लेक्चर अटेंड किए होंगे, कितने सारे तो साइंस के लेक्चर अटेंड किए होंगे, साइंस भी तो अंग्रेजी है। कितने सारे तो कॉमर्स भी अटेंड किए होंगे, वो भी तो अंग्रेजी है। कितने सारे तो यूट्यूब के वीडियोस देखे होंगे, वो भी अंग्रेजी है। कितने सारे न्यूज चैनल्स हमने सुने होंगे, वो भी तो अंग्रेजी है। मतलब हमें सुनने भी आता है, समझ में भी आता है, लेकिन बोलने क्यों नहीं आता है? क्योंकि बोले ही नहीं। अंडरस्टैंड? इसलिए इफ यू वांट टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश, you need to speak in English. If you want to drive a car, if you want to learn to drive a car, can you learn driving a car without driving? It's impossible. No. Can you learn swimming without swimming? It's impossible. Can you learn cooking without cooking? It's impossible. Could you learn Hindi without speaking Hindi? No. No. Could you learn Marathi? Could you learn to speak Marathi without speaking Marathi? It's impossible. No. Same way, if you want to speak in English, you need to speak in English. इसलिए मैं बोल रहा हूं कि ये सिलेबस आपको तभी फायदा करेगा जब आप इसके साथ बोलते जाओगे। देखो, आप गलतियां कर रहे हो या नहीं कर रहे हो, ये आपका जैसा जैसा नॉलेज बढ़ता जाएगा वैसा वैसा आपको खुद को ही पता चलेगा, यार इधर सेकंड फॉर्म नहीं आ रहा है, इधर फर्स्ट फॉर्म नहीं आ रहा है। ये जैसा जैसा आपका नॉलेज बढ़ता जाएगा वैसा बढ़ता जाएगा। लेकिन जो डेयरिंग है ना, डेयरिंग, लोगों को फेस करने का जो तजुर्बा है या लोगों से बात करने का जो कॉन्फिडेंस है, वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ आपको ओठों को हिलाने से ही आएगा। क्योंकि सी, अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज अ ब्रेन एक्टिविटी एंड लिप्स मूवमेंट इज अ फिजिकल एक्टिविटी। एंड if you want to get expert in physical activity, you need to keep speaking for 21 days. If you keep speaking in English for 21 days, on 22nd day you will feel normal in English. So I suggest all of you, and this is my humble request, please follow through my guidelines. I have been into this field for last 19 years. In my life I have not changed any other field. I had a lot of opportunities in my life. I was a I was a lecturer at a college. I was a principal in a school. I had a lot of I had a lot of opportunities. I am MA in English, MPhil in English, BEd in English. I have done BA. I have done MA in psychology. I had done MA in Sanskrit, and I was in London for my masters in management studies. So this is my kind request to you all. I always tell my students that this is not a listening class, this is a speaking class. What does it mean? It means that you should not waste your speaking time, and you should utilize your speaking time, because I know that after this class you are not going to have time to practice English, and this is the time when you can ask me questions also, you can talk to me, you can get the answers. In this way we have got a lot of activities, friends. All right, so who is going to tell now? And I don't believe in lecture baji, yeah? So I don't want to motivate you a lot. Why? Because you all are the matured people. You don't need the motivation. आप अभी जले हुए हो, अंग्रेजी के कारण जले हुए हो, और जले हुए को कोई मोटिवेशन देने की जरूरत नहीं रहती भाइयों. अंडरस्टैंड? जो पहले ही जला हुआ है उसको क्या मोटिवेशन देना है? क्योंकि सब आपको इतना, आपने एडमिशन लिया है मतलब आप जले हुए हैं, आपको कैसे ही करके अंग्रेजी सीखना ही है. तो जिसको अंग्रेजी सीखना ही है उसको मोटिवेशन देने की जरूरत नहीं है, सिर्फ गाइडेंस करने की जरूरत है. एंड दैट्स व्हाट आई एम डूइंग. सो प्लीज adhere to all these rules, so it will help you to speak in English fluently. All right, next who is going to do? Mohinesh, please.
When do you play cricket? I play cricket in the morning. I play cricket in the evening. I play cricket at noon. I play cricket at night. I play cricket at midnight. When did you play cricket? I played cricket in July. I played cricket in the morning. I played cricket in the evening. I played cricket at noon. And when will you play cricket? I will play cricket in July. I will play cricket in a year. I will play cricket in a month. I will play cricket before Monday.
Very good. Siddesh, please.
When do you make a cake? I make cake at 6 a.m. I make cake on Sunday. I make cake in July. I make cake in the morning. I make cake in the evening. When did you make a cake? Made a cake? When
did you make a cake? There should be first form, because if there is a did in the sentence, there should be first form. But in the answer, there should be second form. When did you make cake? I made cake in the afternoon. Okay. Samruddhi, you are also making the same mistake, huh?
When did you make a cake? I made cake at 6 a.m. I made cake on Sunday. I made cake in July. I made cake in the morning. I made cake in the evening. When will you make a cake? I will make a cake in the morning. I will make a cake in the night. I will make a cake on Sunday. I will make a cake in July. I will make a cake.
Good job. Akash, please.
When do you go for work? I will go for work at 6 a.m. I will go for work on Sunday. I will go in the morning. I will go in the evening. I will go at noon. When did you go for work?
I went to work.
When I went to work at 6 a.m. I went to in a day. I went for work in a half an hour. I went work for in a hour. When will you go for work? I will go for work immediately. I went for work already. I went for work afterwards.
Very good. Good job. Is anybody left? Is everybody done? Kiran, are you done? Poonam?
No, sir.
Yeah, Poonam, please. Poonam.
When do listen music? I listen music at 9 p.m.
See, listen के साथ to आता है, कभी भी ध्यान में रखना.
Listen to.
When do you listen to music?
When do you listen to music? I listen music.
To music.
I listen to music at 9 p.m. I listen to music on Sunday. I listen to music in July. I listen to music in a day. I listen to music in a week. When did you listen to music? I listen
Listened to music.
I
ED.
listen to music in a day. I listen to music in a week. I listen to music in a year. I listen to music in a half hour. I listen to music in a dark. When will you listen to music? I will listen to music in the morning. I will listen to music in the evening. I will listen to music in the noon. I will listen to music in Monday. I will listen to music in uh, before a Monday.
In not. I will listen to music before Monday. Very good. Good job, Sachin. Unmute yourself, gentlemen.
Okay. Uh, when do you go to farm? I go to farm at 6 a.m. Uh, I I go to farm on Sunday. I go to farm in July. I go to farm in the morning. I go to farm in the farm in the evening. I go to farm at noon. I go to farm at night. I go to farm at my mid noon. I go to farm at midnight.
Okay, good job. Good job.
Okay,
Good
sir.
job. Deepak, are you done? Deepak, are you done or not?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, okay, fine. Who is left? I think everybody is done. Anupriya, बोलायचं
Yes,
की yes.
yes, sir. When do you go to temple? I go to temple at 6 a.m. I go to temple in a week. I go to temple in a month. I go to temple in a minute. When did you go to temple? I went to temple in a day. I went I went to temple till 5 p.m. I went to temple after
Okay, good
Sunday.
job. Good job. Good job, Anupriya. Chan. All right. Now we are going to practice where questions and answers. We have got 26 slides of WH questions, and we have to practice within just 3 days. All these 26 questions. Understand? And these are the advanced level questions. These are the advanced level questions and advanced level answers. Because if you want to study this, all the answers, it is a matter of only research. We have done a lot of research to find out the answers. All right. So please repeat after me quick. Please repeat after me quick in mute status only. Where do you study? I study here. I study there. I study in the room. I study out of the room. I study above Devi Chowk. I study below Devi Chowk. I study inside the room. I study outside the room. I study far from the room. I study near the room. I study everywhere. I study away from the room. I study forward the room. I study backward the room. I study nearby the room. I study on the table. I study upon the table. I study the bird flies over the bridge. I study between Ram and Sita. I study among boys. I study beside the table. I study behind the post office, and I study beyond the road. I study beyond the road. Got it? So who is going to give me the answers? Quick. Amol Jagdale. 5 answers of one question. Amol Jagdale, quick. Where do you work?
Where do you work? I work
here.
I work here.
I work there.
Yeah,
पांच answers द्यायचे quick.
I work here. I work there. I work in the room. I work below the Devi Chowk. I work inside the room. I work outside the
And
room.
where did you work? I worked.
Did you work? I worked here. I worked there. I work.
There are many other answers.
Besides the table.
Where will you work? Where will you work?
I will work behind the post office. I will work beyond the road. I will work away from the room. I will work forward the room.
Good job. Siddesh, please. Raise your hands, everybody, whoever wants to talk first. Siddesh. Kiran Dado, raise your hands in your Zoom application. Siddesh, please.
Question, sir.
You can have your questions. You can have your own questions. Where do you work? Where do you study? Where do you read the newspaper? Where do you eat food? Where do you have lunch? Where do you work for your company? Where do you send the parcels? Where do you do your job? Where do you attend the customers? There are a lot of questions. Please.
Where do you attend the customer? I am attend customer.
I
in
am
the,
why. I am why. It is simple present tense. I attend the customers.
I attend the customer at shop. I attend the customer in Devi Chowk. I attend the customer here. I attend the customer there. Where did you attend the customer? Attended il.
Correct.
I attended customer in the room. I attended customer near the room. I attended customer everywhere. I attend the customer away from the room. I attended the customer forward the room. I attended the customer backward the room. Where will you attend the customer? I will attend customer here. I will attend customer on the shop. I will attend the customer in the chowk. I will attend the customer near the temple. I will attend the customer near the hospital.
Good job. Good job. Yeah, Mohinesh, please.
Where do you eat food? I eat food here. I eat food inside the room. I eat food outside the room. I eat food near the room. I eat food everywhere. Where did you eat food? I ate food far from the room. I ate food near the room. I ate food everywhere. I ate food away from the room. Where will you eat food? I will eat food near the room. I will eat food everywhere. I will eat food backward the room. I will eat food nearby the room.
Very good. Good job. Yeah, Sachin, please. Okay. Samruddhi, please.
Where do you go? Where do you go for a party? I go for a party here. I go for a party there. I go for a party in a room. I go for a party inside the room. I go for a party outside the room. Where did you go for a party? I went for a party inside the room. I went for a party near the room. Went for a party everywhere. I went for a party nearby the room. I went for a party upon the table. I went for a party among the boys. Where will you going for a party?
Go.
Where will you go for a party? I will go for a party here. I will go for a party there. I will go for the party outside the room. I will go for a party below the Devi Chowk.
Good job. Good job. Kiran, please.
Where do you dance? I dance here. I dance beside the table. I dance on behind the post office. I dance on beyond the road. Where did you dance? I dance here. Dance Devi Chowk. I dance Shivaji Chowk. I dance between father and mother. Where will
Okay.
you dance? I will dance near the room. I will dance near the post office. I will dance between Ram and Sita.
ओके अभी मुझे मत कहना बाद में कि मुझे क्वेश्चंस भी पूछने नहीं आते और आंसर भी देने नहीं आते. मैं आपको क्वेश्चंस भी दे रहा हूँ, आंसर भी दे रहा हूँ. अंडरस्टैंड? एंड यू आर गोइंग टू टेल मी दोस ऑल थिंग्स. ऑलराइट? यस प्लीज. या आकाश.
Where do you sleep? I will sleep here. I will sleep there. I will sleep in the room. I will sleep outside the room. I will sleep above the Devki Chowk. Where do you where do you sleep?
Where did you sleep? I slept.
I slept. I slept far from the room. I will sleep near the room.
I will
sleep
I slept.
everywhere. I I slept everywhere. I slept away from the room. I slept forward the room.
Very
Where
good
will
question.
you sleep? I will sleep uh, among boys. I will sleep beside the table. I will sleep behind the post office. I will sleep beyond the road.
Good job. Pooja ji. Pooja ji.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Where do you listen music?
Where do you listen to music?
Where do you listen to music? I listen to music inside the room. I listen the music above Devi Chowk. I listen to music near the room. I listen to music everywhere. Where do you listen to music? I listen to music between two rooms. I listen to music amongst boys. I listen to music beside the table. I listen to music behind the post office. Where will you listen to music? I will listen to music here. I will listen to music there. I will listen to music in the room. I will listen to music over the bridge.
Good
I
job. Good job.
listen to
Poonam,
music
please.
among the bikes.
Where do you watch a cricket? I watch a cricket here. I watch a cricket there. I watch a cricket in the room. I watch a cricket out of the room. I watch a cricket above the window. I watch a cricket from the room. Where did you watch a cricket? I watch a cricket there. I watch a cricket between mummy and papa. I watch a cricket beside the table. I watch a cricket of the post office. I watch a cricket behind the road. Where will you watch a cricket? I watch a cricket here.
I will watch a
watch a
cricket.
I will watch a cricket here. I will watch a cricket there. I will watch a cricket in the room. I will watch a cricket out of the room.
Good
I
job.
will watch a cricket
Okay,
inside
Deepak.
the room.
Deepak, please.
Yes, sir. Where do you play a guitar? Where do you play a guitar? I play guitar in my room. I play guitar in my dining room. I play guitar outside. Where did you played a guitar? I played a
Played
guitar.
not. Where did you play guitar? And in
Okay.
answer, I played guitar.
Okay, okay. Where did you played guitar? I played guitar.
Where did you play guitar? First
Where did you
form.
play guitar? Okay. Where did you play guitar?
I played guitar.
I played guitar in the balcony. I played guitar on the roof. I played guitar at my friend's place. Where will you playing guitar?
No, no. Where will you play guitar? First form only.
Okay. Where will you play guitar? I will playing guitar.
I will play guitar.
I will play guitar in my farmhouse. I will play guitar in my work field. I will play guitar in my neighbor's house.
Very good. Good job. All right. So in this way, we talked about all the WH questions. Now you have to get the screenshot of the next WH questions. Next WH questions. So you can prepare all those WH questions. Okay. So you can prepare the questions and answers. So are you ready for the screenshot? Get the screenshot of this quick. From where? From where? Done?
Done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How? Quick. How questions and answers? Okay.
Done.
Now get the
Sir,
screenshot of
sir,
why questions
from
and answers.
where?
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I think it is not possible to go back. Okay. So,
Done, sir.
from where, right?
Yes.
From where have you done? Yeah.
Done.
Now, how questions and answers? Quick.
Done.
Why? Why questions and answers?
Done.
Everybody, okay? Yeah.
Yes,
How
sir.
many questions and answers?
Sir, please from where I
Okay. Tomorrow you will get it again. Don't worry, Amor. Okay.
Okay.
How much? With how many, please? With how many, please? Because if
Done.
I go back, then it is going to be. Then for how many? With how many? For how many? These are very important questions for communications. Questions and answers both. How much? Then whom? Whom? Then for whom? Because if you study these all questions and answers, then it will be easy for us to complete it at the earliest. With who? With whom? Then against
Yes, sir.
whom? Against whom? Okay. Next. Whose? Whose? All right. And then which? Which? All right. In which? In which? Done. Done now. All right, fine. So in this way, we talked about all the WH questions and answers. Are you enjoying?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you cheerful?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you